Hey planner friends, welcome back to my channel. Wait a sec. Better. Today I'm going to be planning for the 14th to the 20th of September in my annual Passion Planner medium, so let's get started. So the kit I'm using this week is Stay Safe from Wendy Prints, and when I initially picked this kit I didn't realise just how stay home, stay safe this week was going to end up being. But we'll get a little bit more into that later. So I'm just setting up the basis of the week when I was supposed to be in work and when I was asleep, and I'm using my passion markers again. Like I've said in previous videos, I colour code my months, so September has been this very neutral pastel brown sort of colour. So I'm colouring in the daily focus boxes of the days that I'm not supposed to be in work this week. And then I'm going to take my Stabilo fine liner and start separating out the week's focus box and also the to-do lists at the bottom. As I've said before, you can split those to-do boxes in half just by lining up your ruler with the timelines above it. And then I make my little work habit tracker type thing, which I find really helpful for tasks that I do every single day rather than having to write them out 4 or 5 times a week. And then for the final part of my base, I'm just going to highlight all of the check boxes in that bottom left hand corner with my passion marker to add a bit of colour down there. So now it's time to get the craft knife out and cut up that washi. Again, I've measured it this week, so the Space of Infinite Possibility and to-do list headers are 6mm, so I'm just trimming the washi down to cover that area and getting my head in shot as I do it. And then we're going to start putting stickers on paper. I really love the neutral colours of this kit. It's so calming to look at, and I think that's part of what's kept me sane this week. So as always, I'm covering up those darker headers down at the bottom of the page, the to-do list and the Space of Infinite Possibility. And then also making an extra header for my gratitude section. This is my first time planning with a Wendy Prints kit, and this is the mini kit format, by the way. And I really like the quality of these stickers. They're not too thick on the paper, so they're not going to add too much bulk to my planner that's already so bulky. And there's still 3 more months left of this year, but I guess that's what you get when you plan with stickers. My meal tracker sticker is again just something that I made in Excel and print off on sticker paper myself. And then I'm going to add my daily check-in habit tracker and a decorative box to the sidebar. I really liked having the "it will be okay" sticker in my planner this week because it kept reminding me that it's going to be okay. And there were definitely a few points this week where I needed to hear that or read it. So now that the base is all laid down, I can start getting into my pre-planning for the week. So I'm starting off with a meeting that I thought I had on Monday. And I really like how these event labels from the Wendy Prints kit fit perfectly over an hour slot. It's so satisfying. You'll see that I cut a chunk out of every single sticker because I'm using standard vertical size stickers and the timelines on a passion planner are a little bit narrower than they are. And I'm just using the side of my craft knife to help me position them almost seamlessly back together. And then covering it with a little bit of decoration. So I then realised that I was actually supposed to leave work an hour early on Tuesday because I have a little webinar series that I'm doing from home. But if you follow me on Instagram, you'll already know that on Monday evening I had a bit of a cough, so I didn't go to work for the rest of this week and had to stay home and get a COVID test instead. So obviously it doesn't matter how much you pre-plan, the current situation is just going to change it for you. Actually having the test done was pretty painless, but booking a test slot was a nightmare. But now back to the plans. So this half box is for our D&D night, and obviously I could still go to that because it's all online anyway. Oh, I forgot to mention, my test results were negative. I got them just before I started recording this voiceover, so yay! I can go outside again! I thought all of the little flower deco pieces in this kit were adorable, so obviously I used all of them. I actually tried to use as much of the deco as I could because it's just so beautiful. So next I'm going to mark in some work events that were due to happen on Friday, not Thursday. There we go, Friday. I tend to not put too much work information in this planner because I have a separate bullet journal that I use, and that's never going to see the light of the internet because it's a state. I really wanted to use this box with the blue flowers in, and you'll see it come in and out quite a few times as I try and work out where I can put it. But I'm just marking in my PT session on Sunday, which I can actually go to now, and that's been a little bit of a worry all week. So I'm just marking this with an event label and one of the icons from the kit because they're so cute. And also it covers up the slightly dodgy join where I cut the chunk out of this label. So that's all the main stuff down for this week, and I'm just going to grab my extra weekend banners from Ickle & Co because the banner that came with the kit was really small. And then I'm going to start marking in my workouts for the week. These obviously moved around a bit when I couldn't go to the gym for 4 days, but I'll make up for it today and tomorrow. I've changed up my gym schedule a bit recently. You'll have seen me post about it on Instagram, but I'm only doing 3 weight sessions a week now, but they're a bit more intense than I've done before because I'm trying to get that sweet 100k deadlift by Christmas. So now that that's all down, I can start adding in my breakfast, lunch and dinners for the week, and then I'll be going over those with my passion marker again. So now I'm going to start filling in some other bits and pieces that are going on this week, like laundry and cleaning, and adding in some extra deco. And then I remember that I've forgotten the most important thing this week, try and use that blue flower box again, but it was the Passion Planner launch on Thursday of their annual 2021 planners, and the colours that they've brought out this year are so beautiful. I've gone with Pacific Blue for 2021, and I can't wait for it to arrive. If you haven't got your 2021 planner yet, then you can use my code Natalie10 to save yourself 10% at Passion Planner. So as you can see, I'm just filling out the rest of the week with things like an icon for my planning time and also a box for whatever we get up to this evening. I'm, as usual, recording this voiceover on a Saturday, so I don't know what that is yet. But I really struggled getting this box down because although these decorative half boxes from the kit are gorgeous, when you cut a chunk out of them, it's really obvious. I think I did a pretty good job of hiding it though. And here I finally get to use that box with the blue flowers, and that's just to mark out a chunk of time for me to record this voiceover right now. This kit didn't come with any little checklists, so I just pulled this one in from my stash. I think it's Planner Face. But the colour's pretty bang on for this kit. Now if only I could have laid it down straight the first time. Or the second time. Craft knife to the rescue, and third time's a charm. So the last thing I'm going to do before I fill everything in is highlight my breakfast, lunch and dinners with my passion marker, just to add that little pop of colour. As always, I'm using my Pilot Friction pen because I love erasable pens. I make so many spelling mistakes. And as has happened this week, you can't plan ahead for anything in 2020. So the way I organise the bottom left hand corner is I have personal to-dos on the left and work to-dos on the right, as the headings underneath my washi suggest. And then instead of top priority and errands and stuff, I separate it into big tasks and social media stuff, and then home tasks like cleaning. And then for work, it's big work tasks and daily work tasks. And then, as always, the gratitude section uses prompts from Ellybeth Designs UK Gratitude Challenge. So then my work focus for this week was to try to keep positive, but I was at home, so I was trying to keep positive at home instead. And my personal focus for this week was to try and maintain my macro plan, which didn't happen because vegan Domino's is now a thing. And sometimes you just need pizza when you're stuck at home waiting for results. So that's all my pre-planning for this week, guys. Let's have a look at the finished spread. As you can see, even though I was stuck at home, this week really filled up, and I love how the spread turned out. Even when I don't actually have a lot to do, I really like having a full planner so I can look back on it and remember what I did with my time, especially adding in photos, which I just print out on sticker paper and pop in my Space Infinite Possibility with a bit of journaling. All in all, I don't think I'll be forgetting this week in a hurry. So that's everything for this week, guys. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye!